All right, guys. So much of the same as usual. We've got more Trump incompetence to contend with. Hold on. About ended up burning the damn house down. I do that frequently. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get into this real quick. This is from Reuters. Trump's image of dead white farmers came from Reuters footage in Congo, not South Africa. Summary: in meeting with South Africa's president, Trump showed article with pictures of body bags. Trump said bodies were those of white South Africans killed in the country. Picture was a screenshot of a Reuters video taken in Democratic Republic of Congo in February. U.S. President Donald Trump showed a screenshot of a Reuters video taken in the Democratic Republic of Congo as part of what he falsely presented on Wednesday as evidence of mass killings of white South Africans. These are all white farmers that are being buried, said Trump, holding up a printout of an article accompanied by the picture during a contentious Oval Office meeting with South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. In fact, the video published by Reuters on February the 3rd and subsequently verified by the news agency's fact checks team showed humanitarian workers lifting body bags in the Congolese city of Goma. The image was pulled from Reuters footage shot following deadly battles with Rwanda-backed M23 rebels. The blog post showed to Ramaphosa by Trump during the White House meeting was published by American Thinker, a conservative online magazine, about conflict and racial tensions in South Africa and Congo. The post did not caption the image, but identified it as a YouTube screen grab with a link to a video news report about Congo on YouTube, which credited Reuters. The White House did not respond to a request for comment. Andrea Widberg, managing editor at American Thinker and the author of the post in question, wrote in reply to a Reuters query that Trump had misidentified the image. She added, however, that the post, which referred to what is called Ramaphosa's dysfunctional, race-obsessed Marxist government, had, quote, pointed out the increasing pressure placed on white South Africans. The footage from which the picture was taken shows a mass burial following an M23 assault on Goma, filmed by Reuters video journalist Dejar Al-Katanti. That day, it was extremely difficult for journalists to get in. I had to negotiate directly with M23 and coordinate with the ICRC to be allowed to film, Al-Katanti said. Only Reuters has video. Al-Katanti said seeing Trump holding the article with the screen grab of his video came as a shock. In view of all of the world, President Trump used my image, used what I filmed in DRC to try to convince President Ramaphosa that in his country, white people are being killed by black people, Al-Katanti said. Ramaphosa visited Washington this week to try to mend ties with the United States after persistent criticism from Trump in recent months over South Africa's land laws, foreign policy, and alleged bad treatment of its white minority, which South Africa denies. Trump interrupted the televised meeting with Ramaphosa to play a video which he said showed evidence of genocide of white farmers in South Africa. The conspiracy theory, which has circulated in far-right chat rooms for years, is based on false claims. Trump then proceeded to flip through printed copies of articles that he said detailed murders of white South Africans, saying death, 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 horrible death. This story has been refiled to fix a typo in paragraph 3. All right. That's the end of that. So I love how a lot of people are bringing this up and saying, like, man, Trump just keeps fucking up. He's not fucking up. He knows it's a lie. How many times does shit like this have to happen before you realize that, yes, he's incompetent. Yes, he's an idiot, but he's not that stupid. He just, like with the fucking MS-13 Abrego Garcia shit where they fucking, now, yes, he was stupid enough, I think, to believe that the obviously fucking overlaid numbers above his knuckles were actually on his hand. But that's beside the point. Like, either way, over and over and over, like time and time again, he thinks that everyday Americans are complete fucking idiots, like absolute morons. And it's funny because of how stupid he is. But like, you can't just keep on fucking giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like, I've been just me. I haven't even been covering Trump that damn long, at least to the extent that I have recently. But like, there's been no shortage of coverage. The man is a fucking liar constantly. It's like, it's easier to tell the things that he said that are true than it is to fucking list all of his lies. All he does is fucking lies. So let's also get into this fucking white ultra nationalist fucking fascist shit here. One, if you're going to make the claim that like immigrants are a problem and this is a white nation and shit, which he does, although he tries not to be directly explicit about it, then we, white people, need to leave the fucking country and give it back to Native Americans. Because that's your whole fucking argument. You're stupid. You have no fucking argument. So, another thing that I'll point out, a vast majority of even white people, if it came down to it, would side against you, white nationalist pieces of shit, because we don't stand for that crap in this country. We won't. It won't ever become it. Like, you might get a president that leans toward your shit. That's fine. But it'll never gain like a serious foothold. There will never be major traction. Like, again, if it ever came to like a serious like civil war and you were trying to get like black people out and like all of the Hispanic people and Asian whatever, like if you actually had like this fucking thing that the far right always pushes, this fucking white nation of whatever you believe, like you think it would be beautiful and pure and whatever your stupid fucks think. If it ever came down to it, you would end up getting taken down by the people that you think are great, because there are more white people who aren't pieces of shit than there are you guys. A majority of us, I say us because I'm one of you, whether you want to admit it or not, are not pieces of shit. We would take you down in that fight. There would be way too many of us. You're fucking idiots if you think it would go any other way. Even the military wouldn't stand for that shit. Like, it's hilarious. So, okay, I went into a rant there, but my point is, Trump has been throwing all of these fucking like white nationalist bullshit fucking shit all over the fucking place. He hasn't specifically targeted blacks that I'm aware of, but there's been a whole lot, especially like his talk about fucking South American immigrants and fucking like threatening to like fucking find out how many foreign students are in like Harvard and shit, like making up lies about people fucking eating cats and dogs just to try to fearmonger so that his base will fucking support him more, which is also what this is, by the way. He's trying to look like he's looking out for the white people. Notice how everyone else are just ignored and left to rot. He doesn't give a shit. But when it comes to white people, like, he's like, borders are closed. No one else can come in. It's actually been marked as like a fucking unsafe destination worldwide for specifically for foreigners in the United States right now, which is, it's insane that we've reached this point. Because they're at a point where like you can become like an average tourist and then they'll like make up bullshit. Like, ICE is basically fucking Trump's Gestapo at this point. And so they just make up bogus charges and end up fucking sending people away. Sometimes they don't even like send you to your home country. You get sent to like fucking El Salvador. And you don't even want to know about the fucking conditions there, especially in their most famous fucking prison. So the point is, he goes through all of this shit and throws all this anti-immigrant rhetoric and fucking pulls like he tries to do this low-key white fucking nationalism shit. You've got these fucking extremist hate groups like the fucking Proud Boys that he won't condemn because that's his fucking supporters and he believes in them. He loves them. He probably has their same fucking ideology. But even if he doesn't, even if he's just using them, that's all you need to know about him. He tries to like fucking act like people who are peacefully protesting against the genocide in Gaza, which is another point I'm going to make here, are fucking terrorists when they're not. But actual terrorists and like the Proud Boys and shit who are like legally defined as fucking terrorists for what they do, he's like, stand back and stand by. Like, you can't make this shit up. So it's all about fucking being white to him. So all of a sudden, like he's made this shit clear for months and months now, and he's actually campaigned on it even before that. That our borders are closed. We accepting no more foreign people. And then this bullshit comes out about fucking white farmers that he twists and tries to fucking like manipulate and just makes shit up about, like he always does. He tries to like make a scene just to like boost his popularity with his base to look like he's looking out for white people and just makes up shit in the process. It turns out, as always, it was fucking fabricated because he's a fucking liar. You can't believe anything he fucking says. So now, because these people are white, even if it were true, like let's go ahead and say, just for the sake of argument, that it were true, it's still fucking racist. You like, come on over, send us the, like, we're gonna let you fucking send your fucking white South African farmers over here because they're white people. We like white people. That's fucking retarded. Like, if you can't see that that's wrong, you have brain damage. Anyhow, this is more fucking icing on the cake. Like, over and fucking over. He's such a piece of shit. Thank you for your time.